Yes, yes, yes. Mr. Raphael Dawkins with the Combat Radio. And today we look at the passing of Anthony Yarde's father due to the COVID-19 virus, otherwise known as the coronavirus. And we take a further and a deeper look into what's going on around the world. Okay, so Anthony Yarde sent out this news. Let's get into it. So, it says, I'm a very private person, and to be honest, I'm still in shock, but maybe this can help people stay at home. My dad passed away from this virus yesterday, and he was fit with no health issues. The more people who go out and mingle, the longer this isolation will last, and the more it will spread. I'm not a doctor, but I do know if you stay home, you are less likely to catch it or to pass it on. It's seriously not worth the risk. Message today from Anthony Yarde regarding the passing of his father due to the COVID-19 virus, aka the corona. And I'll take this opportunity to pass on my condolences. It's got to be a very, very tough time. So let's take a look at what's going on around the world on social media, etc., regarding this COVID-19. Okay, so where do we start with this? Okay, so Korean Netflix drama. I don't know if you've received a WhatsApp message about it. I'm sure millions of people have, including me. And it's from a Korean Netflix drama, My Secret Terrius. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. And that show predicted a weaponized form of coronavirus being unleashed upon the world 2 years ago. And it becomes the 5th most watched show in the UK. Okay, so Netflix viewers have flocked to My Secret Terrius after discovering eerie parallel. The doctor in the show warns of a flu-like coronavirus which attacks the lungs. The fictional version is used as a weapon which can kill 90% of its patients. Okay, so let's take a look. Where are we? Let's take a look at a piece of that. Hold on. Let's not get caught out. Let's try to avoid any copyright issues. We'll try it like this. Hope it works out. Okay, so let's go. Let's see what it says. We must do more research, but it looks like a mutant coronavirus. Corona, then MERS and SARS, the common flu. They all fall in the same family, the same gene. The coronavirus attacks the respiratory system. During the 1925 MERS, the mortality rate was, geez, holy moly, damn, can't keep up with the shizzle. Hold on, it's no laughing matter. Let's go back. Common flu. They all fall into the same family with the same gene. Let me kill the volume. Trying to avoid copyright here. Let me see if I can go up a little bit more of the screen so you can see the lips moving. MRSA, the common flu. They all fall into the same family with the same gene information. The coronavirus attacks the respiratory system. During the 25 MERS epidemic, the mortality rate was 20%. But that's not serious enough to be used as a weapon. This is a mutant virus. Someone tweeted to increase the mortality rate to 90%. 90%? What's more serious? Is that the coronavirus has an incubation period of 2 to 14. Holy hell. Incubation period of 2 to 14 days. The virus was manipulated to attack the lungs directly within just 5 minutes of being exposed. Is there a cure? There is no cure or vaccine available at the moment. They're hard to develop, but okay. So that was filmed, a program filmed, allegedly fictitious story about the coronavirus being manipulated in labs to use as a weapon of mass destruction 2 years ago. And onion rings frotch. Onion rings frotch. I only had onion rings, why should I pay more? To be honest, I'd be the same. Sorry guys. I'm only paying for what I bought. I'm going to be a bad person. I apologize. Okay. So, further from that, we got craziness going on around the world. We got new footage of an Audi driver who spat on police during an arrest while claiming to have the coronavirus. She sped through a, what do you call it? Where is it? A cordon. That's it. She sped through coronavirus border control and was arrested. And there she is to the left and to the right. I don't know why would you spit on somebody? Why would you do that and claim to have the virus? That is foul. Utterly foul. Should be put under the jail. Not in the jail, under the jail. I don't know. Maybe it's the way she was raised. I really don't know. Okay, let us move on and delve into this thing deeper. Okay, so the coronavirus, the fake Bill Gates post, and other claims you are being advised to ignore. This is a piece by the Bay Say. Okay, so I think we've all seen them by now. We've all seen them by now, whether it's a post on your uncle's account. Uncle's account? Uncle? Why your uncle? Why not your auntie? Okay, I don't know. Uncle's account or an image your friend forwarded. Fake virus stories seem to be everywhere. This is a piece from the BBC. To help, BBC teams are verifying and fact-checking the latest and most widely seen examples of fake and misleading information. Bill Gates has been big in this thing. Lots of messages. I'm sure you've received some. I've received some saying that Bill Gates is somehow implicated or behind this virus, saying it has been manipulated, much like the film that I showed you earlier on, the piece I showed you earlier on, saying it's been manipulated in the lab. Now, let me talk from my own perspective. I am aware from some time before this virus that there's an allegation, well, we know for sure that chemical weapons have been used in the past around the world. Chemical weapons of destruction, kill people. But now it's been talked of that viruses are being manipulated in labs, certain labs in certain countries, it has been said, are being sponsored by rich and powerful people as well as potentially states to manipulate naturally occurring viruses to make them even more deadly. More potent equals deadly. I think this has been spoken of for some time in some alternative news communities. So I've been aware of that. Is this the case with the coronavirus? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not a scientist. That's the backdrop to the Bill Gates stories. So I think it's only right that we investigate further. Okay, so a long message attributed to Bill Gates, the Microsoft billionaire, encouraging people to reflect positively on their lives during the coronavirus outbreak has been shared thousands and thousands of times in multiple countries around the world. It made it onto verified accounts, national newspaper websites, and Instagram. The Instagram account of Naomi Campbell. Yeah, I think we know she's a supermodel. Supermodel. Okay, so the message reads, a beautiful message from Bill Gates. What is the COVID-19 virus really teaching us? I'm a strong believer that there is a spiritual purpose behind everything that happens, whether that is what we perceive as being good or bad. As I meditate upon this, I want to share with you what I feel the COVID-19 virus is really doing to us. It's reminding us that we are all equal, regardless of our culture, religion, occupation, financial situation, or how famous we are or not. This disease treats us, blah, 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 covered up by that thing there. Assuming it says reminding us that we are all, and then it goes on to say that we are all connected, and something that affects one person has an effect on another. It reminds us that false borders that we have put up have little value, and that this virus does not need a passport, etc. 3. It's reminding us of how precious our health is and how we have moved to neglect it through eating nutrient-poor manufactured food and drinking water that is contaminated with chemicals upon chemicals. If we don't look after our health, we will, of course, get sick. 4. It is reminding us of the shortness of life. Sorry, my phone rang. Okay. It is reminding us of the shortness of life, of what is most important for us to do, which is to help each other, especially those who are old or sick. Our purpose is not to buy toilet roll. I think overbuy, I think he means. Okay, but we know, that goes on to say, but we know Bill Gates had nothing to do with it. How do we know that? Okay, someone has, however, approached the BBC claiming to be the original poster, the OP. Muhammad Ali from London said he published a message on Facebook on the 16th of March, but did not attribute it to Mr. Gates. We can't be sure that he is poster number 1, but we haven't found an earlier version of it on public Facebook accounts. As for how it morphed into a message from Bill Gates, that is unclear. According to social media analyst tool Tangle, the earliest time we find it attributed to Mr. Gates is on the 22nd of March. So they saw the post on the 16th of March. It's the 16th of March. That was from Muhammad Ali from London. But it was the earliest time it was attributed to Bill Gates was on the 22nd of March. So that's what, 6 days? 6 days after Muhammad Ali from London posted it. Okay, so that looks like it's being debunked, unless anyone's got any other information to challenge that. Okay, moving on. A misleading video. Take a look at a misleading video about food donations. A video which clocked up more than 10 million views in just a few days claims to show food parcels left on the street for those in need during the coronavirus. Okay, so the post reads, in Turkey, people have started to leave food packets on the road for the poor and the needy who cannot earn due to COVID-19 lockdown. Love you Turks for representing us. Okay, well the first thing I find is that they all look the same. Each package appears to look the same, so how could that just be people? Surely that would be an organization. Okay, organization of people is a counter argument to that. Okay, but let's look at the counter to that. Okay, so some posts say it was shot in Turkey, while others claim it shows a city in Iraq or India. Most praise the video for showing how their country is helping the poor. The film is genuine, but it's 2 months old, so the posts are misleading. The donations were not for people affected by coronavirus, but for the victims of an earthquake. To get to the bottom of this, the BBC verification specialist successfully identified the location of the video after noticing a shop or advertising sign with the words "for very cheap" in Turkish. Okay, from there, the clip was traced back to a longer live stream of an event in the city of Konya in Turkey, uploaded to Facebook on the 25th of January. Same sign, van, trees in the background. Okay, so there you have it. The passing of Anthony Yarde's father, the Korean film of 2 years ago, 2018, which speaks of the coronavirus being modified to be more deadly, more potent. And the fake stories being spread, allegedly fake stories being spread around on social media, blaming Bill Gates, allegations, pictures relating to previous tragedies being attributed to the coronavirus. Okay, so there you have it. It's the Raphael Dawkins, it's the Combat Radio. It is the effects of the coronavirus. It's the real life tragedies and the fake news brigade. Okay, it's the Raphael Dawkins, it's the Combat Radio. It's the like, it's the subscribe, it's the comments, it's the shares. And it is the hitting that bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. It's the tuning in to the live show Boxing Talk with Rafi, Mondays and Wednesdays, 10 p.m. UK time. And of course, condolences go out to Anthony Yarde for the passing of his father. Help your elderly neighbors in any which way you can, and of course, family members. It's Raphael Dawkins, Combat Radio, and I'm